Hey there guys, Shaqtech from Shaqtech here. Welcome to a brand new video. In today's video we're going to be looking at the Eufy Solar Panel and how easy it is to connect to your Eufy camera and your system. Let's get into it. Okay, before we get started, let's look at what's in the box first. So what we have first is of course the solar panel itself. About the size of my hand, not too big. By default it has a micro USB connector, so any of the older Eufy cameras can just plug straight out the box. You've got your mounting hardware, which is quite similar to all of the mounting hardwares you get on some of your other Eufy cameras, which is simple. You've got your micro USB to USB-C converter. This is for any of the newer Eufy cameras that come with USB-C plug-in, so that's pretty useful. And then you've got a whole bunch of these kind of waterproof connectors that you add in when you're plugging into the camera side. For all the major Eufy models out there, I wouldn't fret if your model isn't on here. A, you could probably use one of these to retrofit into your own camera, or B, use something like electric tape if you want to do some water tightness yourself. And then yeah, also to mount, we've got some wooden screws and some wooden drivers in there as well. Simple as that. And yeah, let's get into the installation. Alright, we're outside in my yard now. I've come to the spot where I think I should be placing the solar panel. So you want to be putting in a place where you think you're going to get quite a bit of sunlight throughout the day. Even on days that it's overcast, there's just a higher chance of sunlight. You want it in those spaces, and you want to get it out of anywhere there's like an overhang. Because one of the issues here is, so this is going to be connected to one of my Solo 2 cameras. I don't know if you can see at the top right there, that camera is under the overhang of the roof, so it hardly ever gets any solar charge. So my idea is I'm going to take a solar panel and I'm going to stick it on the edge either here or here on the deck, and then route the wire underneath, potentially through the deck, up and under and onto that camera. So let's see how that goes. Now what you want to do before placing it is and grab your mount without the solar panel on, and then put it approximately where you think it's going to be, and then also grab a vivid or a marker of some sort, and you'll use this to mark your points, so then you can easily just take it off and on wherever you want. So that's what I'll do right now. So I'll mount it here. Yeah, put it through the hole. There we go. So now you've got your 3 nail markers on there. Since this is going through wood, you can just drill the nail straight in. If it wasn't wood, you probably want to have those plastic pieces as well going. But since it's wood, it's quite easy to do. So let's go get a drill. So before we start drilling, this is what the nail that you get out of the box looks like. It's just a regular wood screw, star head. So your drill bit, you could probably just use any star head, but I'm just using a small one. And yeah, and since it's wood, as I mentioned, you can just drill this straight in. Yeah, let's get into it. What you want to do is not screw them all the way in straight away, just do bit by bit so you can hold them in place. Nice. Now that we've got the footing in place, we can now actually attach to the solar panel itself. So at the back you've essentially got this little screw mechanism, which you just essentially just screw it on to the end of the footing, which is really useful. So yeah, let's do that. It should be really simple to do. Nice. Solar panel is nicely tightened and screwed up onto the mount point. I'm going to now take that wire, route it under the deck, up and under to the camera. What's really nice is you get 4 meters of integrated cable, so you can actually go quite far with the solar panel, which is really good if you want to put it in someplace else. So yeah, let's get into that. Now we shall relocate to the top of the deck. So I've been able to pull the micro USB wire all the way up here, which is really good. And next step really is, so that's the camera. It uses a USB-C port, so you want to attach the adapter, the USB-C adapter. Simply push it in real firm. Sweet. So once you got the connector in place, you want to attach the water cooling thing. Next, you want to get the put it over the top of your USB-C connector before you chuck it into your camera, and then go to your camera, open the port, and then plug it in like how you would normally charge it. Nice and snug. And there you have it. This should be all plugged in, and then of course you can do some neat touches like actually hiding this wire around, some cable wires down. But that's essentially it, and it is now, it should be feeding off the charge. Now let's check. So sweet, we've got the solar panel now connected to the camera. What we're going to do is now we'll jump into the app, into the settings here. So what you want to do is go into your camera, the specific camera you're connected to. So this is my garage camera. Go to power management, and then look at power source at the very bottom, and then change it to external solar power. So it'll ask you, have you connected the correct silicone plug to make sure it's waterproof? We did, I showed you that. Confirm. Do a little loading. Got it. So as you can see at the top, it has solar panel now connected, and it's just charging, which is awesome to see. So now that camera is now back online, and the solar panel is working. That was it, pretty much. So again, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully it was a very straightforward video for you, and if you wanted to add a solar panel to your Eufy network, the Eufy Solar Panel is really easy to add. I'd be surprised if you could actually plug that into a kind of all sorts of systems. If you have a micro USB or a USB-C system that you want to plug into, it probably would work off the bat. But yeah, very straightforward, very easy. Now your camera can go running longer, technically forever, with the solar panel connected. As always, thank you very much for watching. I've won, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.